I look a little foolish.
People who have never even heard of you before are saying, where's she from, Monte Carlo?
This photo makes me look like Mae West.
Hey! Hey, I said a white spot. This isn't a strip joint. Hey, man.
Did we sell out tonight yet?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Well, there's not a naked windshield or telephone pole within 5 miles of here. Soon to be 10 miles. Hello?
Hi, it's me, Gina. I just wanted to make sure you're not going to get stuck in a snowstorm or something.
Oh, don't let those jitters get to you. Do like me, meditate.
I can't. That's too much like singing. Well, couldn't you just come by here and we could do a run-through in the back alley or something?
Baby, you're the boss. I'm on my way.
Hi, you're the voice of Gina Timmons, and I'm the voice of truth, justice, and the American way.
I'm losing it, Mason.
What do you mean?
I've tried, and I just can't stand it anymore. I am so scared.
Of what?
I've got to take a drink, and I am so scared that I'm not going to be able to stop.
Why? What happened?
Mason, I am nobody to be telling you how to live your life. I just thought you ought to know that. I just wanted you to look up to me, and you do. I mean, you did. Oh, God, I don't know. There's moral in here.
Damn it, Lisa, you can't get off the hook that easily.
Listen, I just thought of what I wanted to say was so important, and, Oh, God, I'm just not making any sense.
Lisa, don't hang up. Just tell me how to get hold of your old sponsor. Lisa, never mind that. Just tell me where you are. Lisa.
Did she drink? Is she...
No, she hasn't started yet, so there's still time, but she wouldn't tell me where she was.
Mason, you're right to go after her. But I just want you to know that you can try to help her, but I don't know that you can stop her from drinking if that's what she wants to do.
Look, if after all the meetings and slogans and steps we're still as alone as when we started, then who the hell has a chance of making it? I know I, for one, sure don't.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't think I'd be in your way.
Did I say you were?
It occurred to me that I didn't put the shams on the pillows this morning.
They look fine to me.
Oh, no, Madame wouldn't like it one bit.
Well, we can't have that now, can we? Go ahead.
I hope you won't mention this to her.
Why? Is my wife such an ogre?
Oh, no, of course not.
Good. She should be delighted to have such a hard worker as you, don't you think?
Thank you. I'm sorry to disturb you.
You don't disturb me.
Meet again.
Hi.
Hey. Well, thank you.
What are you up to?
Well, I just finished a run and I had a shower up at the club.
Uh-oh, exercise.
Well, don't tell me you doctors don't practice what you preach.
I'd say jogging your patient memory is as strenuous as I get.
Well, I see, I've got to do something to keep up with my wife. So I guess you don't follow the suggestion not to have alcohol in your condition.
It's pureed something or other. Wanda assures me it's very healthy, very natural, very chock full of vitamins, and very alcohol-free.
Oh. Tastes like baby food on the rocks.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, I'm sorry I'm late. I just got back from running.
Sit, join us.
Well, you know, even a woman as fast as yourself really can't expect to keep up with them.
Hi. Hey, what can I get you?
Something to hit my husband with.
You know what? Why don't we have a couple of whatever those are?
Ah, my creation is catching on. It's the Shirley Temple of Doom. You see, drinks have to sound lethal or nobody buys them.
Heather, how are you?
I'm fine.
Ethan told me about the accident. Thank God nobody was hurt.
And here we are.
It's quick.
Well, I'm making them by the pitcher full. Gina may not be the only star born this evening.
Oh, is that happening tonight? I've seen it advertised.
Oh, yes, well, you're all coming, aren't you? Everyone who's anyone's gonna be here, and you want to be anyone, don't you?
Why don't we? It should be fun.
Maybe we could convince Heather to come with us.
I don't think I'm really
Oh,
gonna be...
darn it, I forgot the straws.
No, wait, here's one.
Ooh. How did you do that? Ah, the hand is quicker than the eye, chimed in his lovely assistant.
Isn't that just like a politician? You ask for one thing, you get another.
Well, it was supposed to be straw.
Oh, I know. Why don't you open for our big act tonight? You could be like a good-looking Penn and Teller.
Oh no! Come on! Come on! Sure you are.
Yes, I'm up here in the bedroom.
May I have a word with you, please?
I'm just about ready to take a bath.
Watch the door.
What, are you crazy?
We may not get another chance.
She doesn't have a safe here, I know it.
Where would she keep her other jewelry?
I don't know, a safety deposit box, maybe?
Find the ring the lady in the blue Mercedes was wearing. Look at this.
What?
This is a false bottom.
Oh, my God. There's nothing valuable in there.
It's not to our eyes. What's this say?
Doctor's receipt. Kind of vague for a doctor's receipt, but...
Dr. Gustav Santal, 11-2. That's November 2nd. That was
no,
last
it's
year.
February 11th. It's reversed here, remember? Stay by your door.
Scandalize and servants. Nancy, tell me something. Have you and your sister taken a fancy to relaxing in our bedroom?
I thought Madame left Therese's blanket here. The yellow one?
It's not here. All right? Why don't you ask Beth? She's always putting things in the wrong place.
I will. I'll speak to her about that.
Do that. I am being interrogated. Like a pickpocket by my own wife.
Monsieur Vachon left us musées, not me.
Monsieur Verchon, huh? Well, I don't see him here. Do you, Hollis?
No, he was father's friend. He's the executor of the estate, and he's required to find out exactly what happens with the money.
He deposits the money into your account. That is the end of it.
No, that is not. He sure is his trustee until she becomes of age.
Oh, great. 20 years of this to look forward to. How wonderful, beautiful. What, he thinks we're playing fast and loose with our daughter's future?
There is no suggestion of that. But he is a very methodical man, and he knows you've made withdrawals.
Mm-hmm. Investments, Hollis, investments.
He wants you to fill out these papers so that we can properly report the investments. Look, if you just tell me what to do, I will fill them out for you.
Has it ever occurred to you that what Vachon wants is to make the investments for you himself? That way he makes a tidy little commission at the bourse?
So what if he does? My father took care of him, so I think he would want me to do the same.
I will not be a party to watching that little parasite bleed you dry. Of course, I can't stop you. If that's what you have your mind set on, it is your money.
It's our money, Rick. Ours and the baby's. But if all it ever does is make us argue, then I would just much rather burn it. I don't care what investments you make. I don't know why I can never ask you about it, but I just don't care.
You make it sound like I can't be trusted, you know? I got enough of that from my brother when I was growing up.
Rick, I do trust you. And I love you very much.
Listen, if you want to give Vachon a couple 100,000 francs to dabble in, then go ahead. All right? I don't mind.
All right, I'll tell him it was your idea. Also, why don't you call up your brother tonight and invite him for dinner?
When?
Whenever you want.
Why, Hollis, huh? Why? You know how I feel about him.
Mama told me the best way to repay unkindness is with kindness. Also, it's the most practical. We are very comfortable here. Why not let that be what he goes home and tells your relatives and his millionaire wife? Also, if he is here to really spy on you, why not let it be us show him exactly what we want him to see?
Damn it, Lisa, don't do this to me. Hold it.
What is it?
Well, it's some kind of journal. Mostly poetry.
I didn't know she wrote poetry.
Why is your life so dream-eaten? Look at the gaps, stare back. Every battle you won has been beaten. What once was wrong has gone slack.
Mason, maybe we shouldn't be reading that.
She never let on. I don't think of her as particularly private or emotional.
I know, but everybody is. What?
Last entry dated today. Nobody came. They call it a haven. A sun-coast haven. But the air was a stone where the stick woman sat, desperate for love as a lonely cat, silently shouting his name, but nobody heard, and nobody came. Sun-coast haven.
What about it?
It's capitalized. Like it was a place.
The hell with it. Let me see this.
Yes, this is room 4. My husband and I would like another fifth of champagne. I swore that I would never hurt like that again. But here I am. You son of... Who is it?
Lisa, is that you?
Oh, go away, Mason.
Lisa, are you all right?
Yes, I am all right.
Let us take you home.
I can get there. Right? How did you find me?
Oh, we're pretty fair detectives.
No one knew. No one could have known.
You didn't drink any.
No, I didn't drink any.
Mason, what is he doing?
He's checking for empties, but this is my first and only.
Then you didn't slip. You fought it.
Yeah, up till now.
Lisa, isn't that the whole idea of the program? That nobody should be left alone with a bottle anytime?
We passed a coffee shop on the way here. I meant to go bring us back some.
I did not call you to rescue me.
You called me. What happened?
Oh, I don't know.
Yes, you do. This is some kind of observance, isn't it?
Why would I do something like that?
I don't know, maybe as a dare to yourself that you were hoping you wouldn't take, or hoping that you would. I've done it, who hasn't? What happened here, Lisa?
Tonight, tonight? Nothing. It was years ago, and I was a teenager on a sentimental journey. I had my first lost weekend and my first blackout in this room.
Well, I appreciate the offer, Hollis, but as of tomorrow, my schedule's gonna get haywire, and, well, tonight it's so late, I'd be putting you out. Really? Yeah, I keep forgetting that what's late for me is not late for Paris. Well, certainly, I'll see you then. Thanks. Well, so much for our dinner. I'm sorry, but my sister-in-law is insisting that I join them.
I understand perfectly. Family obligations come first, of course.
Let me ask you something, Claude. How is it the Parisians have acquired this reputation for rudeness? Since I've been here, I am the rudest person I've met.
It's a rumor we started ourselves to keep tourists away.
Well, it doesn't work, does it?
No, but it keeps them quite docile.
Well, I just can't tell you how much your cooperation has meant to me. It really feels like old times.
All splendid times. But in this instance, all I've done is verify a few papers. We have an interest in this case as well, you know.
I can imagine. While I'm on the subject, there is one more favor I'd like to ask. I found this receipt from a Dr. Gustave Santal. It was hidden in my brother's bedroom.
The name is not entirely unfamiliar. I'll make the necessary inquiries.
I would appreciate it.
You would not leave Paris without your daughter, my friend, if she's here. Enjoy your dinner tonight, if you can.
Thank you.
Au revoir.
A bientôt.
Now, Marie has left for the evening, so I'm going to be cooking the meal. It's going to be a very nice light supper because of the hour. But as you know, appearances are very, very important to my husband, so I would appreciate it, Nancy, if you wouldn't mind helping Beth do the serving tonight. My appreciation will be shown in your next pay envelope.
Certainly, Madame.
Okay, now you both have met our guest already. It's Rick's brother from California. So now I hear his wife. They say that his wife is brilliant and very beautiful, but also that she's a little bit wild and not at all womanly. So tonight we are going to show him the pleasures of a very well-run household.
Mio, please say goodbye. Your mama wants you, you handsome guy.
Hey, those ain't the words.
What do I look like, a gondolier?
Hey, what about Love Me Tender?
That's it. I'm drawing a line. Look, Bugsy or whatever your name is, I've got a living to earn.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. I do too, Kathy.
Cassie, have you got a lisp? Help, I'm in here.
Just wait a minute. Who's there? Is that you, Mr. Franco?
Yeah, of course it is. Who else would it be? Gina, hallelujah.
Hey, you ain't Mr. Franco.
I'm not. Of course I am. I mean, are you gonna stand there and deny to my face that I am who I am? I'm Gina DeFranco. Ask her. That's right. She's Boom Boom DeFranco, they call her.
Oh, Vanessa's mother?
I'm her cousin. Vanessa asked me to come over here and tell you that the job's finished. You can go on home.
Wait a minute. I thought Vanessa didn't have no family after doing the sacred Via Trizi.
Well, I felt sorry for her. We've always been close.
She's a dead person.
She never was very lively. We used to call her Morticia as a child.
Hey, how do I know you're telling me the truth?
How else would I know you're here?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I want my $500.
I knew it. You fraud. You trashy little bimbo. You man-stealer. Get ready to watch your budding career disappear down the toilet.
I want my $500.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you $2,000 if you can keep her here for the next 2 hours. Half in front and half when I get back.
Nice try, Nightingale.
Okay, but I gotta be home in time to give my mom her nighttime pill.
Wait a minute, Vinny. Put down that money. Vinny, wait, stop
My mama needs the money. I need the money.
Go with me.
Okay.
Stay away from me.
So you know Love Me Tender?
First love?
I guess first and last.
No, not the last. Not yet.
All right. First and foremost.
Handsome.
Yeah, handsome. Greenest eyes I'd ever seen. And he swore he was gonna Just take me away.
From all of this.
From home. Celeste was already gone. And I had this instinct.
To run.
But if I wasn't going to, I wasn't gonna live for long.
What was his name, first and foremost?
Roy.
I don't see you with a Roy.
Well, I was going to be Mr. and Mrs. Roy.
Serious, huh?
But there already was a Mrs. Roy.
And you didn't know?
No, I knew. I knew he filed for divorce before Christmas. And it was going to be final today. Well, back then, today. I packed my nicest clothes and one suitcase, and I left money for Emily for a bus ticket to join us, with a note saying not to say anything to Pop. I wanted her to come and live with us in Montana, with the mountains and the horses and the snow. She would have loved it so much.
But, Roy said no.
I never got to ask.
Because he never came.
It's a good guess. Now tell me why.
The divorce was fake. He never filed.
I don't know, because I never saw him again.
Never.
He moved to Montana. I don't know what happened to his wife. Maybe she was in another room someplace else waiting for a knock on the door. Maybe she's still there.
How long did you stay here waiting?
I don't know exactly. A few days. It was just me and my suitcase and all the booze that I could carry out or order in. I had to take back that money that I left for Emily to pay the bill, and I think I picked up some guy because I felt this breathing on me. But it might have just been the manager checking to see if I was alive.
What happened when you got home?
Nobody said anything. That's the way it always was. All of a sudden, it seemed like it happened to somebody else. Something so small and so uneventful that didn't even make a decent story.
Well, from the outside, life is generally less interesting than is supposed.
You know, I'm like a wind-up toy. I can't stop doing what I'm doing. Wrong until history refuses to repeat itself. Like it did tonight.
What did history do tonight?
There was somebody there. There was a knock on the door. And it was you.
So you can go home.
It's still not Montana.
The pleasures of a well-run household?
Eden, just don't let it bother you.
Oh, how can I not?
Yes, madame, no, madame. Let it go in one ear and out the other.
Kelly, she has my child.
You don't know that, and she may not even know that.
She must. You think it slipped her mind that she actually didn't give birth to a child? I could be at my home, in my own well-run household, having dinner with my family if it wasn't for the two of them, and she has to insult me on top of it?
There's nothing that you can do about it right now, if you're right. They've gone too far to just step aside and say, oh, yes, here's the baby's yours, our mistake. A woman is dead. 2 men are in jail. Cruz and Sandra are alive just by the skin of their teeth. You will have your chance, Eden. But for right now, the smart thing to do is to make nice, smile, and serve that soup when you're told.
Yeah, we'll see about that, won't we?
No, my family is not from Paris. My father had his business here, so he had an apartment on Boulevard Hoffman. Just sit down.
Thank you.
But my parents didn't like the city.
Well, in any case, this is a beautiful home.
You couldn't buy a place like this in California.
That's true. An amazing table.
Oh, you like it? I'm so glad.
We've become collectors, actually.
Really?
A vice of mine, I'm afraid.
Not just antiques either. We're not stuffy. 2 or 3 Italian designers that we like. I'll show you the library later.
Well, no one would question your taste.
It's not just a matter of taste. They're investments. Stocks, corporations, they come and go, but the value of beautiful things always increases.
Yes, those are the exact same words you said to me when you bought this house. You see, this house was an engagement gift.
Really, most people would have settled for a ring. Rick always did like to do things in a big way.
Oh, Hollis has a ring.
Yes, he designed one for me.
I'd love to see it.
She never wears it.
No, because it's too much. It's dazzling. I'm always terrified that someone's going to rob me or steal it or I'm going to lose it. So I lock it away and wear it only on special occasions.
But she won't be parted from it. You know, whenever we take a trip, she wears it everywhere. You figure that out.
The vinegar, please. I always like just a touch of vinegar with the tartar soup. Du begin.
The soup is oversalted.
You're Americans, you're always so afraid of using salt.
No, it is like seawater.
I don't understand.
This kind of thing happens to me all the time.
What's the matter?
The wine has turned.
But that is my father's vintage Santa Emilio.
Yeah, well, I'll bring something else up from the cellar.
But will you please clear the dishes and bring us fresh glasses? This dinner is not starting out to be very promising, I'm afraid.
But you would be doing me a very great favor.
I'm not.
You know, if this guy's giving you a hard time, I'll have the new owner of the place kick him out. Yeah.
Get him out of here.
I'm just asking the lady if she wants to dance. I want to keep things rolling for the show, that's all. And you two are doing your
You
part.
know, by my watch, it's 45 minutes past showtime.
Well, we're just trying to whet the crowd's appetite.
The crowd, half of them have left.
Mrs. Ash.
Yeah.
Would you care to trip the light fantastic?
Oh, well, thank you. I would love to. You know, my poor old husband, he jogs along the beach and he's out of steam the rest of the day.
Oh, it's a shame.
Wait till I get you home. Oh, you seem to be enjoying yourself.
I am, and I wasn't counting on it.
Well, you seemed a little sour when we picked you up.
Sorry about that. It's my hormones. You know, I read every textbook and I knew exactly what to expect, and I'm still a wreck.
Oh, no, you are not a wreck.
Please don't tell me that I have that special glow. I'll hit you.
All right, you look like a wreck.
Thank you. Much
Okay.
better. Thank you.
I wish you didn't have to go through this alone.
Yeah, well, you may get your wish.
Are you patching things up with Dr. Clark?
No, Scott doesn't want to have anything to do with me. It's the baby he wants. At least it's what he thinks he wants. I think he's just intrigued with the idea of fatherhood.
Well, a lot of people feel like that.
You know, I think he's planning on suing me for joint custody of the baby. I don't know, maybe even sole custody. I'm not gonna let him go through with it, though. It may be purely selfish reasons, but as long as Scott's in my life, I can't get over it.
Well, if you need any legal advice.
Thanks.
And I've got to tell you that most judges feel that a child should have both parents, even if they're not together.
Yeah, maybe so. But if this child is gonna have a father, it's not gonna be Scott.
I hope my car didn't break down on Mason.
He's probably putting gas in it. When he gets chivalrous, there's no stopping him.
He's probably rolling through the car wash as we speak.
There's one more jelly donut left.
Boy, when you say coffee and donuts, you don't fool around, do you?
I wanted to give you some time.
I know, thank you.
Mason feels very close to you. It's nice. He doesn't have very many close friends. Me too, it is nice. I used to worry that he wouldn't have anyone to talk to if he couldn't talk to me. And he can't always. That was hard for me to accept. With the drinking and everything when he couldn't tell me about it.
No, he could have.
What I mean is, I made it impossible for him to.
I was losing him, and I didn't even know it. And there you were, you showed him another way. You gave him back to me, and I don't think that I ever thanked you properly.
Oh, no, please. Some example I am.
Oh, but you are. This is gonna happen to him, you know, too. What happened to you tonight. And when it does, I hope that he can remember this.
You people in love, you are as mysterious to me as Martians.
It doesn't change all that much.
And that's another thing you people say. You say it's nothing, like it's a secret that you keep. But it isn't nothing.
No, it isn't.
You know, it must be like money. It only seems indispensable when you haven't got it. I had it once, just for a while. It was like being sick or insane. No, that was something separate, I think.
It was because you were afraid it wouldn't last?
I see no particular reason that it should.
I know.
I'm never looking, but I'm always hoping that there's somebody looking for me.
And hoping to hell that they never find you.
Oh, no, maybe I'm still in training. Maybe one day I'll end up to be a Martian, too.
The veal was delicious, Hollis.
It wasn't quite the meal I'd planned on serving you.
Let's spare ourselves the postmortems, okay? He's eaten worse, so have I at our own mother's table.
I don't recall complaining about it.
What you don't remember, Cruz, is a lot. So, how's the cop business anyway?
It's okay.
What are they paying you guys these days?
They pay us enough.
Well, you don't have to worry, do you? It's all in the family. So, how's Eden?
I beg your pardon?
Well, we share that in common.
Dessert would be coming soon. Beth?
Excuse me, what do we have in common?
I'm just saying, Cruz, that you and I don't have to worry about money. Now, am I right?
Well, you seem to have done well for yourself.
See? Oh, Cruz, I have done well for myself.
At what exactly?
Anything. Everything. Options, futures, commodities.
Is that so?
Yes, that's so. Why is that so unbelievable?
Oh, it's not unbelievable at all. Things change. I'm sure people can change too.
Meaning what? Huh? That I used to be a dork and now I'm a dork in a suit? You know, you're not happy unless you're seeing me fall flat on my face, are you, big brother? Without that, that's what you came expecting. I am real sorry to disappoint you.
Excuse me, Hollis, I must be going.
Yeah, why the hell did you come in the first place?
Because I was invited.
I hope you can forget this unfortunate evening, and I hope you can come again another time.
Well, I think that's out of the question. I'm going to be leaving Paris tomorrow. Good night, little brother.
Bon voyage.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, now that's a chair.
Can you get her to stop that?
All right, enough of the head count, Wanda. Listen, it's a small house out there, but they love you.
How do you know?
How do I know? Because they're still out there after an hour of Bunny Tagliati happy talk. That's how I know. Are we ready yet?
Bunny, thank you for being so patient.
Hey, I've waited for you a lot longer than this, haven't I?
Bunny, what if I bomb?
You won't. I've heard you. You're great.
What if I'm not? What if that was just a fluke?
Oh, okay, I don't know anything. In case you haven't noticed, I got a tin air. And what makes you think that I'm gonna let anybody say anything against you?
Okay, Bunny, thank you.
Gina, listen to me. When you're out there, you're living your dream. You're doing your very best. That's what's important. You knock them dead. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that your patience, which I thank you from the bottom of my heart, will be amply rewarded this evening. I am proud to present, in her performance debut, the multifaceted, the multi-talented...
Multi-husbands, too.
Who said that? I want to know who said that.
Bunny, just wrap it up.
Chicken. Let's give the little lady the respect that she deserves. Will you please join with me and welcome Gina Timmons?
Thank you. And thank you, Bunny. I can't tell you how much it means to me to be here with all of you. It comes a time in a woman's life where she has to strike out on her own, follow her own star. You know, I've always been a dreamer, and as a child, my mother used to ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up, Gina? I used to say married. Some of you probably guessed that. Anyway, with that in mind...
They call it stormy Monday, but Tuesday's just as bad. Yeah, they call it stormy Monday, but Tuesday's just as bad. You know that Wednesday is worse, Thursday's also sad. The eagle flies on Friday, Saturday I go out and play.
I said the eagle...
Hey, what the heck?
Think I should call and make sure she made it home okay?
You're cute in your overkill mode.
Guess you're right, there's no need.
It's a long night. Somehow, I feel younger than I did when it started.
I still can't believe how scared I was.
It's a surrender syndrome. I have it too. It's when you think you're lost after you've heard the first shot fired. Lisa's not like that. She sticks with it to the bitter end.
And wins.
I was scared too.
Well, next time we won't be.
What next time? Something very important.
What?
Is that Lisa didn't win alone. She said that she didn't want you to find her, but I have to believe that that was the subliminal reason that she made the phone call.
She would have been all right if I hadn't.
She says no. And I believe her. See, I think maybe you're mistaking what her strength really is. It's not some superhuman resistance to temptation. It's that she knew when to ask for help. And she allowed herself to accept it. Do you think that you would ever be able to do that?
I'd like to say yes. First, I'd like to be sure it's true.
Lo and behold, the elusive something we always knew we would one day discover we had in common.
This is so much different than I thought it would be.
What?
Having you know the worst things about me.
I got news for you. I always have.
It's gonna be my turn next. I still don't know the worst things about you.
One of them is that that's the way that I want it.
What are you doing here? Did they see you leave?
I waited until they went to bed. I figured I should at least say goodbye.
Oh, darling, I'm not gonna do that to you.
But you said at dinner that you were
I
leaving.
said that so Rick would hear it. I figured I might have a better chance of being effective if he doesn't know I'm around. What did you think?
I thought you thought I was deluding myself that they had Adriana. Or you were angry at me for opening up old wounds between you and your brother.
Oh, no, darling, you had nothing to do with that. If anything, you're an innocent bystander. Although I did not appreciate your trying to poison me at dinner.
What do you mean?
Aw, not that innocent, pal. Even a detective as stupid as me could have figured that one
Yeah, well,
out.
what was I supposed to do? I'm supposed to stand around and do nothing while they play house with our daughter as one of their props?
Hey, I know.
He hates you.
No argument.
But how much? Enough to do what?
Well, there's a split in this, you know, because as much as he'd like to see me disappear, there's a part of him that's desperate to prove something to me.
Well, because he thinks he's better than you? He feels he's more entitled to everything that you had than you are? I mean, if we could just prove that she has the ring.
Yeah, but why would she be involved in something like this? It doesn't add up.
She grovels after him. She would do anything for him.
Yeah, there's really no telling what either one of them would do, which is why you should be careful. It'd be a drag if they figured out who you are.
Believe me, sometimes I just want to shout it out so loud my jaw hurts from keeping it closed.
I can bet. That's so strange, sweetie. You know, he's my own brother, my own brother. It's like chasing a shadow in a maze. And when you finally catch up to it after all this time, it's yours. It's you.
I'm Tom Brokaw. Some of our concerns about healthcare in America are becoming matters of life and death. Watch NBC Nightly News for an unprecedented month-long look at America's vital signs.
And later tonight, a baby's disappearance from a big city hospital and a Robin Hood who stole from the poor. Do you have a clue to these unsolved mysteries? Then it's a special hour of undiluted lunacy on Night Court. And take a quantum leap into action on the show the critics love, Quantum Leap, tonight.